Gatos, knowing that Rogers was an active drug user, planted drugs on Rogers after his death. This would take the focus away of Gatos selling drugs to kids and frame it on Rogers instead. Gatos knew that this plan would succeed because of other teachers disliking Rogers' vulgar and moody personality. DNA evidence concludes that Gatos was the one who committed the crime and had
us at the scene with more detail.
Hi, I'm Terry Novice, and I'm here right now at the crime scene to find out what happened. A student reported a dead body right here that had fallen on the stairwell. Oh my God! Oh jeez! Oh my God! Turned out to be a teacher here at Rupa Hills High School called Mr. Rogers. We are still finding out what actually happened at the crime scene.
We are here with the DNA analyst, Natalie, who was in charge of examining the evidence at the crime scene. What are some things you could tell us about the evidence?
Okay, so from evidence number 1, the monster cup, results showed up that there was DNA evidence from Mr. Gatos and Mr. Rogers found on it. Evidence number 2, the screwdriver found near the body, it was an exact match of Skinner's DNA. From evidence number 8, the blood near the tissue, it was an exact match of Gatos' blood.
Okay, Natalie, thank you for your time.
No problem.
We are now going to interview the student who reportedly called 911 and found the body.
I was walking to the science department to meet up with some friends for lunch. I smelled something off, and so I followed it. That's when I found Mr. Rogers, dead by the stairs. I immediately ran up to Miss Surreal after.
Okay, so now we're going to be talking to Destiny, the toxicologist, who examined Mr. Rogers' corpse.
The drugs that Mr. Rogers had was Norco, cocaine, and ethanol.
Thank you for your time.
After conducting the interviews with several teachers at Rupa Hills High School, I can confirm that the death of Mr. Rogers was actually a murder. Mr. Skinner, a teacher from Rupa Hills, had described the tense relationship between Mr. Gatos and Mr. Rogers. So Mr. Gatos, having the means and strength, had gotten into an argument with Mr. Rogers and pushed him off the stairwell, leading to Mr. Rogers' death. Gatos, knowing that Rogers was an active drug user, planted drugs on Rogers after his death. This would take the focus away of Gatos selling drugs to kids and frame it on Rogers instead. That Gatos was the one who committed the crime and had the motive to do so. Thank you for tuning in to News.